Everyone thinks they need to be ready before they begin, ready before they speak up, ready before they build something, ready before they take that first terrifying step into the unknown. But the truth? You're never going to feel ready. Not fully, not completely, because the mind is built to protect, not to propel. It's wired to avoid discomfort, to tell you, wait, think it through again, maybe later. And so we wait, we prepare, we plan, and then we wait some more, until we miss the opportunity entirely. Think about that for a moment. How many chances have you passed up because you told yourself, I'm just not ready yet? Maybe it was an idea you wanted to share. Maybe it was an opportunity to try something new, or to take a risk that could have changed your life. Maybe it was simply the chance to say something important, to be seen, to be heard. But you waited. You hesitated. And now, looking back, you wonder what might have been if you had just started. Ask anyone who ever did something great if they were truly ready when they started. They weren't. They were scared, underqualified, confused. But they moved anyway. Every success story, every breakthrough, every innovation begins with a moment of uncertainty. The person who started didn't have all the answers. They didn't have a step-by-step plan or a guarantee that things would work out. They just had a decision, a moment where they chose to try, to act, to move forward despite the fear. You see, readiness isn't a prerequisite, it's a result. It's something that grows only after you've begun. The courage you admire in others, it wasn't born out of certainty. It was born out of action, out of doing things they had no business doing yet, until they learned, adapted, and figured it out. Imagine the first time a great artist picked up a brush. Were they a master from the start? Number. They made mistakes. They painted over. They tried again. They learned. The courage to continue, the courage to create despite imperfection, is what turned them into masters. The same is true for entrepreneurs, leaders, and anyone who has achieved something meaningful. They didn't wait to feel ready. They became ready through doing. We spend too much time looking for guarantees, wanting to be sure the path is safe before we walk it. But if the path was perfectly safe, perfectly mapped out, it would lead somewhere ordinary, somewhere anyone could go. The greatest achievements, the greatest adventures, they always come with risk. They come with uncertainty and discomfort. But that's where growth lives. That's where you find the edge between who you are and who you could become. Because failure, as painful as it can be, is a teacher. It's a sign that you're pushing your boundaries, that you're growing, that you're learning what doesn't work so you can find what does. And yes, failure stings. It makes you question yourself. It shakes your confidence. But it's a necessary part of the journey. So go, build the thing, say the words, launch the idea, chase the dream. And if your hands shake while you do it, good. That means you're alive. That means you're growing. That means you're doing something worth doing. There will always be reasons to delay. There will always be fears whispering, what if you fail? What if you embarrass yourself? What if it's not good enough? These voices are normal. They exist for everyone. But none of them are more powerful than the one reason to begin. Because you refuse to settle. Because deep down, you know you were made for more. You know there's a fire inside you that won't be quieted by comfort or safety. You'll never be ready. Start anyway.